What is going on, everybody? It's Coldside Tip, you guys. I'm bringing you my first nuked out ever on my first attempt ever at going for one. This was during a 100 nuclear stream that we did about a month ago. So yeah, it's been a while. I kept on putting off uploading this gameplay, and I guess I just forgot. But you will see I am using the M8, of course. I'll show the class setup on screen right now. It's got ELO, high caliber, stock, and rapid fire, and I believe this is before it got nerfed as well, so I keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure it was. You'll also see I'm running overclock, scavenger, and tactical mask. So usually I think I would use dead silence now, but back then, like, I didn't realize how big of a difference dead silence makes and awareness in general. So I might throw dead silence on there now, so I felt like I could run around a little bit more, because you'll see I played this pretty passively. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the most entertaining nuked out ever, although at the end it does get pretty clutch. You guys will see at the end. But yeah, right now I'm pretty much just trying to make sure I get my streaks, and I'm playing super cautious. So I mean, that's part of the reason I did get it, of course. Obviously I'm not running around like a madman, but I'm hoping that this can actually help people get their first nuked out, maybe, because, you know, I watch some people get nuked outs and it's just like, what the hell? Like, if I run around like that, I'm just gonna die. Like, they're just everywhere. So I don't know, I'm hoping this will be able to help some of you guys out there. This is a pretty good spot for stronghold if you're trying to get a nuked out, especially if you use sound to your advantage. I don't think at this point I really use sound that well, but you know, sound whoring and free-for-all is a whole lot easier than it is like in a 6v6 dom match, for example, in my opinion at least, because you can hear pretty much everything. So if you can, make sure to use sound to your advantage if you're going for your first nuked out. Even if you don't use sound, I pretty much suggest at least using dead silence, because other people will use sound against you regardless. So you need to at least protect yourself from that. I don't use dead silence really in any other mode other than this, although if I played Circuit Destroy, I'd probably use it in that as well. But make sure you have dead silence on, especially if you have a submachine gun. I guess you can get away a little bit with the assault rifle if you're playing kind of slow. Like right here, I'll admit I'm playing slow. I'm trying to make sure that I get my first hater, because that first hater really is like the first step of getting nuked out. That's your first goal when trying to get a nuked out, is getting that first hater and then using that hater to try to get as close as you can to the next one, because obviously when you have the hater up in free-for-all, it makes things a whole lot easier, and if you're dying while the hater's up, then you know you're doing something wrong, unless you just get super unlucky. I mean, recently I've noticed that I've been dying with the hater up when going for these, because I'm still going for these. I think this is one of the most fun challenges in the game. I have a ton of fun doing it on stream and stuff, and you know, I'm saving up like rages and fails that I'm getting while going for this as well. So you guys will probably laugh at that whenever I upload that. But you'll see right here, I don't know how I got all these kills. There was like 3 of them all together. This dude wasted his gravity spikes. I just took all 3 of them out together. But like I was saying, if you're going for your first nuked out, I honestly think that using the M8 might still be the best. Like, although they did nerf the M8, I've figured out recently, at first I thought like when they nerfed it, it was just complete garbage, but now after using it, I realize it's still a really good gun, and I know a lot of the pros still use it too. So I think the M8 is still really good. Not quite as good as it once was, obviously, because they nerfed it, but it might be the best AR. It's the best like camping AR, that's for sure. And you'll see, I mean, obviously I'm not running around like crazy here, although I did finally move from that spot, because also if you can, I do suggest moving spots at some point, because obviously if you stay in the same spot the entire time, like, they're just gonna hunt you down, and eventually one time they're gonna get lucky and kill you. So try to move around if you can, try to change spots. Obviously you kind of have to use your judgment to figure out when that time is, and that's honestly like the most important thing out of everything. Like, don't sweat your class too hard. I mean, obviously you got to play a little different if you're using like a submachine gun versus an assault rifle or something, but don't sweat the class too hard. I mean, obviously I showed my class setup, you guys can use that. I'll probably do an updated free-for-all class setup video soon. I can't even remember what I use at this moment. I just know I use dead silence and awareness sometimes, because those two are really good at free-for-all. But also, I just to give a quick tip when going for these, pick up a gun whenever you can, especially if you're not using a secondary, because sometimes, you know, even if you're using scavenger, you won't be in the situation where you can just go and get a scavenger pack. If you're low on ammo, you're pretty much screwed. So pick up ammo whenever you can. You'll see the man award that I ended up saving came up super duper clutch. You guys will see in a second. The dude had 29 kills. I ended up killing the first place player and another enemy like right at the same time, right before he was about to get the final kill. So this nuked out was pretty clutch. I know it wasn't the fastest thing in the world. You'll see I was super excited to get it. You'll see the lobby was pretty good, obviously, other than the one dude that almost won. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want more nuked outs or more class setup videos, or leave a comment what you want to see. Thanks everybody for the support on the channel lately. I do greatly appreciate it. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, peace.